Harris said that we should be wanting to start in less than 12 hours' time and thought that he and George had better do the rest. Harris offered that they have to start their trip in next less than 12 hours' time, so he thought that the rest of the work, the hampers were yet to be done, so he thought that hampers should be done by him and George, Harris and George. And I agreed. Who agreed? Jerome, the narrator. He said, I agreed and sat down and they had a go. They had a go means they started. Started what? Started packing the hampers, doing the rest of the job. They began in a light-hearted spirit. Light-hearted spirit is very casual way, not showing off, just simply. Evidently intending to show me how to do it. So, this also they did with some intention. And the intention was to show to Jerome, to narrator, that how should they do the work, how should the packing be done. They wanted to show him that in the simple way also it can be done. As he was not doing it simply, so they wanted to show him that it can be done in a simple way also. I made no comment, I only waited. Now here Jerome showed some intelligence by not passing on any comment, only waited. With the exception of George, Harris is the worst packer in this world. With the exception of George, Harris is the worst packer in this world. So indirectly he wanted to say that George was the worst and Harris was also nearly similar. And I looked at the piles of plates and cups and kettles and bottles and jars and pies and stoves and cakes and tomatoes, etc., and felt that the thing would soon become exciting. He was very happy to feel the excitement of the things, what is going to be happening next. He knew that all these things, piles of these things, plates, cups, kettles, bottles, etc., 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 so he was damn sure that something exciting is now going to happen. And it did. And it did. They started with breaking a cup. They started the packing with breaking a cup. Wow, the chapter is going to be interesting now. So please pay attention, listen carefully. So it did. What did? What happened? The thing soon became exciting. They started with breaking a cup. That was the first thing they did. कप तोड़ने से शुरुआत की और वही पहली चीज़ थी जो उन्होंने की. They did that just to show you what they could do and to get you interested. ये सब आपको सिर्फ आपका इंटरेस्ट कैप्चर करने के लिए उन्होंने किया. ऐसा लग रहा था कि आप एटलीस्ट अपना अटेंशन सारा वहीं पे फोकस कर पाए. Then Harris packed the strawberry jam on top of a tomato and squashed it. Oh my God, I think you all can imagine the scene. Packing a strawberry jam bottle on top of a tomato and tomato being squashed. Squashed, you know? कुचल जाना, मसला जाना, पिचक जाना. And then had to pick out the tomato with a teaspoon. And then that squashed tomato had to be picked out with the help of a teaspoon out of the bag. Oh my God. And then it was George's turn. So all this was done by Harris. And now it was George's turn and he trod on the butter. Trod on means stepped on. I didn't say anything. But I came over and sat on the edge of the table and watched them. But I came over means I stepped forward. आगे आके बैठ गया मैं टेबल की एज पर. टेबल की एज कहाँ होती है? ये देखो, exactly this one. Okay, so this is the George who has trod on the butter and this is Harris, a bit worried. It irritated them more than anything I could have said. मैं कुछ भी कहता, उससे जितना इरिटेट होते वो, उससे तो ज़्यादा ही इरिटेट हुए वो अपनी इस एक्शन से. आई फेल्ट दैट, ये मैंने फील किया. इट मेड देम नर्वस एंड एक्साइटेड. It made them nervous and excited, and they stepped on things. And more, they stepped on more things and put things behind them and then couldn't find them when they wanted them. Due to their nervousness and excitement, they kept on putting things behind them after themselves, and then when they wanted them, they needed them to pack, they did not or they could not find the things. And they packed the pies at the bottom and put heavy things on top, as any fool would be doing, putting light things and soft things at the bottom and putting heavy things on them till the top, and that would happen. What? Smashed the pies in. Obvious, it was very obvious that the pies would get smashed inside due to the weight of the heavy things.